Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Nostalgia Train. Well, in this video, we're going to be talking about the 1986 action thriller that is Never Too Young to Die. It's one of those movies I love. Unfortunately, it was so panned by the critics. It didn't come out in theaters. Instead, it just went direct to video. Back then. But still, it's one of those guilty pleasures. That you just watch and just have fun. You won't take it too seriously, but it's a whole lot of fun to watch. Even like years after, it's still a lot of fun to watch. It stars John Stamos, who plays Lance Stargrove in the movie. Also stars Denise Matthews. You probably know her as Vanity, the musician. And it also stars George Lazenby, who played Bond back in, I think, the 70s, I think, on Her Majesty's Secret Service. That was his one Bond film back then. And it also stars Gene Simmons, who is in the heavy metal band Kiss. So in the film, he plays an hermaphrodite, half man, half woman, and he gave quite a performance. There's this scene where where he actually sings to let me say his fans, and that scene was like whoa, crazy. That scene was wow. And well, in the movie, Gene Simmons is leader of a gang. It kind of feels like you watch. The movie kind of feels like a cross between Mad Max and like 007 in a way, in a way. And so in the film, Gene Simmons' character was Wagner. She's got this gang, and they kind of like they when you see them, they're like these post-apocalyptic, like characters like from the Mad Max movies, So it's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting, and she has this plan to poison the water supply of the major city that they live in and hold the city to ransom and all that. So and Stargrove, that's John Stamos' character. His father was a secret agent who was trying to foil the plan of Wagner, and he got killed in the process. But there was a secret company that Wagner needed to poison the water supply, and John's father stole it, which is George Lazenby. He stole the secret component. So she now can't execute her plan without that one component, and now she's killed George Lazenby. So it's like, how is she going to find out where he hid the secret component? So that was kind of how the movie kind of kicks off. So when after Lance's father's death, he's now told that his father died in a car accident, and he's like, he doesn't buy that, and he wants, he starts trying to investigate. So he now meets Denise Matthews' character, Donja, and eventually they team up together actually, because when he finds out that he inherited a farm from his father, and there's this farmhouse sitting on the huge portions of farm, which he didn't know his father had until father's passing. So he now inherited it. So he went there, and just then she was being attacked by these two thugs from Wagner to try to squeeze her, because she was the partner of Lance's father, and so they felt, being his partner, she knows where he hid the main components of the whole thing. But he saves her, and so he's like, he wants to find out who killed his father, and he believes father was murdered. He doesn't buy the whole car accident thing. So she's like, stay out of it. You're like, go back to college, go and be a kid. Leave all this spy stuff. Don't get involved. But of course, he tags along even without her knowing, and eventually he almost gets killed. And there was this chase scene where he's following her, and more goons from Wagner following her as well. And there's a shootout on the road, which was really crazy. And there was this scene I love where her car goes under this truck. And it was just like, wow, that scene was so cool. I love that scene. And that scene was just awesome. I love that scene. So anyway, once again, this time she not got to save his life, because he was really in bad situation with those punks. So she now saved his life, and they're like, okay, fine, we'll work together. So eventually they now do, and they now get eventually they now get scooped up by Wagner, because it turns out that Wagner was actually playing a double role. He was disguising as a man, pretending to be the handler of Lance, and that's George Lazenby. And Denise Matthew's character Danja. So he was pretending to be a man working for the secret organization that they worked for. At the same time, he was also the Wagner character. So at some point, he now like comes for them, like to protect them both. Because now they're on Wagner's radar, and Wagner wants to get them. And it turns out he's actually Wagner. He now reveals himself to both of them, and takes them hostage. Now wants to get the secret component, which he now does gets, and so now there's like a race to stop Wagner from polluting the water supply and all that. So there's now this battle and climatic fight and chase and all of that. There was this exchange that the Lance had with Wagner that I love so much. There's this scene where Wagner is going like he's like like taunting Lance, like I'm actually better than you. I'm actually half man, half woman, so like I'm better than you are. Then Lance now like hits back with this comment. I says, but you don't seem to understand. You're only half of each. And you just see this smile on Wagner's face just disappear. I love that thing. I love that exchange. So, so they now duke it out, and Wagner at some point now gets an upper hand and almost kills Lance. But eventually Lance now is able to turn the tables, and he now kills Wagner and stops the whole plan to poison the water supply and all that. So that's kind of like where the film comes to a close. It's it's very interesting. I really love this film from back then, and I still love it till now. It's really good. It's very interesting. It's cheesy, yes, which I understand that, but it's cheesy fun. It's fun. It doesn't take itself too seriously, so it's fun. You can just enjoy it as a fun watch. On a maybe you're bored, just put it on. You enjoy it. And well, Gene Simmons really gave a great performance, and of course, now we have what's his name, Tyler Perry doing Medea, and now but back then Gene Simmons pulled off this amazing performance playing a woman, because he actually for most of the movie, you believe this was a woman, like he was playing a woman for most of the movie. So that performance was incredible. So it's one of those movies I love. So you can go check it out, and trust me, you'll enjoy it. Yeah, you will. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.